President Trump is praising House Republicans after they narrowly passed his budget bill early this morning to enact some of his major agenda items. The president is calling this, quote, arguably the most significant piece of legislation that will ever be signed in the history of our country. The bill passed by a single vote after late-night negotiations yielded just enough concessions to bring key GOP holdouts back on board. It now goes to the Senate, where it is still expected to face resistance. House Speaker Mike Johnson says he's confident it will be passed by July 4th, while some Democratic lawmakers are calling the bill an assault.
We look forward to the Senate's timely consideration of this once-in-a-generation legislation. We stand ready to continue our work together to deliver on the one big, beautiful bill, as President Trump named it himself.
This is one big, ugly bill that House Republicans are trying to jam down the throats of the American people under the cover of darkness.
One of the provisions included in the bill creates savings accounts for newborns with a one-time deposit of $1,000 from the federal government. The savings initiative, originally called MAGA accounts, has been rebranded as Trump accounts. Parents can contribute up to $5,000 annually into the accounts. Earnings grow tax deferred, and qualified withdrawals are taxed at the long-term capital gains rate. While similar savings plans already exist, experts say Trump accounts do offer some advantages. I want to bring in CBS News contributor Javier E for more. He's the business editor for the Dallas Morning News. Javier, walk us through how these accounts work.
So look, let's set the stage with some important context. This is a modest policy attempt to address a very serious demographic problem that's morphing into an economic one, which is, for multiple reasons, birth rates are falling everywhere. So life expectancy's up, but you don't have enough younger workers to replace them to support the elders as they age, spur new growth. In comes these Trump accounts. We're trying to sort of incentivize parents to have more children. So who's eligible? Parents can open one for anyone under the age of 8, a bank of their choice. They get, only newborns get $1,000 of sort of seed money. In this case where parents might fail to set up the accounts for their baby, the government will create one for you, but the contributions get capped at $5,000 a year. There's a limited exception for gifts, and the money can grow tax-free, but like the advantages are really not, as experts say, as beneficial as a 529 account. It really kind of works as an investment account, but the real advantages aren't all that clear as spelled out in the law.
So do we know what the money can be used for, like how it would differ from a 529 when it can only be used really for educational and trade programs? And do we know who will be eligible for this?
So it's, again, very limited usage. You can use it to go to college. You can use it to buy your very first house. But that is about it. 529 accounts, conversely, work a little differently. They're much more advantageous. And there's a good story that just ran on Yahoo Finance. Several financial planners said the only real advantage is the seed money that some will get with newborns. So the benefits don't really appear that great compared to other options that are already on the books.
All right, Javier, thank you.